Hello again, this is all in one. You are welcome again to our YouTube channel. This is one of the best courses that we are going to study, and it is normally associated with connection of Brenda to Claude AI. It is one of the best AI that is outside there that works with Brenda, and I'll be showing you step by step by testing how it is going to work, or what is normally people are always shout to something that is new, but I'm going to test it so that you'll be knowing whether this thing work very well, or it is better to keep manual thing. So you just open Blender. If you didn't connect it, you can come here by here, and you can see by settings here. And when you go to settings, you will go to the connectors, and you may browse another connectors. And when you are there to browse other connectors, you can, for example, I have a Figma account. I can click there, and then I just connect like this. And then they're asking me to give grant to connection to Figma, and I'm gonna use Google or anything else. I can click here, and then I choose email so that I connect it very well. It is different from Blender a little bit, because Blender is a software that is downloadable, and you can configure it on a on desktop, and you can see. Yes, I have configured, but I think it is partially configured because sometimes I see others having this Blender to the top, but I found that it is also working, but it works in a little bit matter of how it should be working. But I'm going to test it so that you may know how it works like. For example, this is a cube, and I want to delete it so that I may use a cylinder like this. You can see a cylinder. Let us reduce these vertices like yes, let's choose it to be like this, 28, and you can see how it is like, and we let us make it a little bit more complex, and we choose these sides of here like this, and then we choose also this side. Let's insert a little bit one by one like that, and then Alt E to extrude the two normal where I want it like that. Is this normal? Control Z. It is not normal. Alt E. We must extrude along the normals like that, and let us make it a little bit like this. Yes, you can see. And then Control B to bevel those edges like that, and then I choose a segment like 3 segments. No, let us just leave it like this, or Control Z like that, Control B a little bit, and again we change segments to pan. For example, you can see a kind of shape that we are making, and then we insert a little bit this and insert again. As we choose extrude, no, let us not extrude it downward like this. We just take it here, and that is there, and let us keep selecting this edge like this. Control Z. Does no, Control Z. It has selected well. Control Z. What is happening here? Control Z. That, and then You keep on selecting those edges like that, and you can see how it is working like, and extrude downward a little bit there, or you can even extrude upward or downward the way you want it. Let us just extrude it downward like this, and then we control bevel this a little bit like this, and then when you come here to the bottom like this, okay, just insert a little bit like that, extrude, yes, Control Z, extrude, yes, extrude the scale like that, and then extrude a little bit downward, yes, making a good object. Then insert it like that, and then insert like that, and then G above a little bit, Z, and then Control B to bevel, then extrude downward by Z, and then you bevel like the way you want it. And insert every section a little bit. And alt it to extrude along the normals like that. Yes, and you can see how this object is looking like. So as you can see, this is how this is a simple object that I have created on this Blender. You can change its image from here to its visibility, and take its metabar there, and then you turn on a cavity, so that when you return on object mode, this is how it will be looking like. So let us now deal with Claude, so that we can see whether there is something that we can do it to this mesh. So let us see. Let us see how it can be done, and let's ask this Claude AI by here, what are the objective, what are you connected, are you connected to Blender. Let us see whether it will tell us that it is connected. Yes, Blender connection is a fiber. I can interact with Blender to do things like execute Python code in Blender. So yes, you can see that it is connected. I have connected it, and let us test something. And let's say I want what type of animation that you can give to my object that is on Blender right now. Right now, let us see something that she's going to tell us. Let me look at your current Blender scene first. Okay, now I can see slender mesh object in your scene. You can see now our Claude have interacted with Blender, and you can see she's saying that I'm seeing an object, a mesh that is looking like a cylinder, and it transformation is rotation, spin cylinder continuously to specify the angle, movement, and transition. Yes, Yes, do it and let it be like 1 minute, 1 minute, like that. Let us see what she gonna do step by step. Let's see what she's gonna do step by step orchestration. Let me create the dynamic 1 minute animation for your cylinder combination rotation, bouncing and scale pulse. You can see she's architected to multi-phase cylinder animation without rotation, bouncing and pulsing effect. Let us see what she's gonna do. The bugged API compatibility issue for animational curves. So hope you can see how Claude AI and Blender works. Like your minute is ready. Here is what I have applied. Just hit space on Blender. You can see. Now I'm gonna hit space and see. You can see now the kind of animation that Claude have done for us. Yes, that is a kind of animation that Blender have done for us for this object. So what we're gonna do next, what if you change, for example, let us ask what if you change it's what if you change that, what if you change that mesh polish to be somewhere how metallic reddish with perfect words on it, like only one, and you use polish color of blue, white, and a polish color of blue and white, reddish, but red words have reddish or white color like that. And after the white color, what we're gonna do, let this but let the words have white color, and let us just and make that to be smooth. Smooth, yes, let that be smooth, polished shade, but every edge must be visible. Oh well, or you can remove it, polish it, and let that world be at the top top face. Let's see what it's gonna do. If you have not already connected with Blender, your Claude is not connected with Blender, I will show you step by step how to connect it in the coming video. Let us see what Blender gonna do step by step. But because sometimes I used to get non well mesh because my Blender is not paid, and no, my Claude is not paid, and if it is paid, it provides a very good mesh And let us see what she's gonna do. A little bit, she's going to execute Blender code. Let's see. Now let me apply smooth shading and take screenshot. Yes. Now let me grab a screenshot to you so that you can see the result. Jump to get the screenshot of the area as image. Let's see what she's going to do with Blender. Identify the cylinder geometry and switch the viewport to the supply metallic finish. Let's see. Looking great. Text is on the top. Let me switch to material preview so you can see full metallic colors. Get the screenshot of the area as image. Let's see a little bit. You can see that there is a little change there. Yes, see the combination of the color that was pressed on this. And none at the top. Hey, you can see that always code with Blender works. Yes, the color are there, but the wavy bands are too tight. Let me smooth it out into wider algid polish stripes. Let's see whether she's doing it. Now all of my object is turned to red. Okay. And my problem is, where is blue? Where is blue? Where is blue? It is one of the problem that I must ask. And if I want to add anything else so that this will be visible, where you can add a mesh that is called plane. Is scale at a little bit like that, and when I turn back to the edit mode, I can grab this side. Let's see. And then let us choose this. And extrude along Z like that. And when I have finished actually, I can grab this part and this part like this also, and I bevel them like that so that we change that side to have many, so that we create a scene. And I wanna go back to the object mode and grab this along Z, but you can see what is there but not attached to the object as just an logo of this. But she forgot to use also the blue color, and you can see how it is looking like when you use camera. Even camera is behind, but the way to switch camera on, you can come here and choose here view, camera to view, and a little bit you circle so that you can see how things are going to be like. And then when you click N again and F12 to see what our camera can catch. Let's see. Now it is generating the image so that we can see the image, and we can see, do it to polish. This is the kind of image that we can get, but she gonna use cycles so that we can get better images. And let us oblige Claude. Why there is no blue color as division vision half by half with that reddish color and try to make object to make that cylindrical object not smooth. Let Z now she's telling me that the connection is the problem. Hope now connection is on. Let us see what is going on. Then let us click again to see what's gonna happen. Now she's going to fix both sharp half blue half lady spread and remove the smooth shading. So let us see. See what she's now fixing. You can see now she's trying to make it not smooth, make it not smooth. You see, does you see now? You can see upgrade to keep chatting. Yes, and again there is a mistake that people used to do. You cannot go to make bigger project or modify several things and you say that and you say that and you say that yes, I'm gonna not buy the armor the time, or you may buy a credit of using this Claude AI. If you don't, you won't get the result that you want. So you can see now I have this material that is looking like that, but let us just add a little bit of a modifier here, generate a modifier, and we add a little subdivision to the surface. Let's see what's gonna happen. And you can see how now it is behaving like. So it is better that we may use that Claude AI to make it happen. And when you rise up to that level, you can see how now our object is behaving like. It is becoming more smoother, but it requires too many loop cuts so that it becomes very well. So thank you. This was a testing of the connection of the Claude AI and Blender. If there is a problem that you have two connection of Blender with your Claude AI, even Codex can connect to this, but it is somehow so tricky, and I will be showing it to you in the coming days. So keep being happy, keep subscribing so that we raise this channel to the next level. So thank you, good times.